good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Here's the Daily CRUMB to help you along your way today. Well, we hope so. Anyways. Meow. Alrighty. Running a little late today, that's alright. Hey. Well, they don't really have a set time. Sometimes my morning scroll goes a little longer than I meant it to. So I'm always up with the sun. Today was no exception. Okay, kitty. Okay, you're making the spasms more. Yeah, you're making the spasms more. She just comes, that's her timing. Divine timing, not my timing. Okay, kitty. Just lay down. Let me work on my ting her. Let me work on my ting her. Okay, just lay down. She's just pushing everything around. Regrow. It goes on the notebooks. Running a little late. It's a little after 9. Whatever it is. Something like that. Ow! Ow! She's just walking all over me. Get out of here, little pussy. Oh, goodness gracious. Ow. Oh, rough day. Oh, beautiful though. You know, girl's birthday party. Oh. So on my feet like the whole day. Excuse me. How rude. Okay, let's just get to it. Okay, get out there. Just lay down. Find your spot. Lay down. Lay down. Don't you begin in my stuff. No, get out of that. Get out of there. Okay, kitty. You're okay to lay down here, but that's enough. Please, that's enough. Body's vibrating. I'm trying to feel like I'm running late, so don't do good with rushing. And then I read an email this morning again, so still got all these landlord-tenant board hearings going, and then they're telling me that they've accepted an offer on my home. Now they're trying to sell it out from underneath me while there's still all this landlord-tenant board thing. Just feels a lot like abuse, like being bullied and coerced, and you know, they're not getting their way, so they're saying I'm refusing stuff. I haven't been refusing anything. I just haven't been trying to deal with what I got going on, and there's just so much going on. Dragged through the family court. That just ended February 23. And then the landlord-tenant board hearing started June 13th, 24. And there's been a few since then, you know. And then they keep going, and there's even more coming up. I've got one next on the 2nd there. I thought it was the 5th. But I think it's the 2nd. I'm going to have to get clear on that. And then there's another one coming up. It's hit for July and stuff like that. They're trying to give me the notice. And now, they didn't even sell as a place with a renter in it or anything like that. They're like, nope, they're moving. You need to get out. They just want me out of here. Of course, they're keeping my deposit, which would be $55,100 right now, after paying $500 a month towards it for 5 years and 10 months. Because they didn't even renew my contract for the full 3 years. They cut off 2 months at the end there. So it just feels like just getting taken advantage of. Someone is in a vulnerable position, thinks this is the only way that they can do it. So I do not recommend that at all. Make sure you have good legal people looking over it. Because the way they set it up, they think they're doing it legal, but they've done illegal rent increase. To have your rent fluctuate is illegal here in Canada. This has just been, it's been more trauma, more trauma, right? So, thanks for the prayers, and I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm going to be on a podcast. Well, the recording of it usually comes on Wednesdays. Affirm That Shit with Jennifer Rogers, and that somehow I thrived. That's what that is. So I'll be sharing my story on that podcast. They usually air on Wednesdays. So I don't know if it'll, we record it on Monday and it airs the next Wednesday or same Wednesday. I'm not sure how that goes. But I got the whole playlist of every episode there in my Begin Within guidance channel. Okay, can you lay down, please, and thank you. Okay, one self-care for today. Please and thank you. One self-care for today. Ouch, no, you're not going over at that stuff. Just lay down there. This is where you like to lay down, or you're going to have to get right down. You're going to have to get right down. I'm going to put you right down on the floor next. And then she'll just jump back, right back up again. There's a reflection. People who love themselves don't hurt other people. The more we hate ourselves, the more we want others to suffer. Dan Pearce. Reflect on a time that you hurt somebody else. What inside of you was out of balance during this time? Have you been able to rebalance those parts? Me, the biggest ones is my children, because everything is out of balance here. So they see mom crying. They also see mom showing up, right? Still here. Still growing through all of this crap that they just keep throwing. So, here I am. And look at that. These others want me to see how I'm hurting them. Oh, the financiers, I'm hurting them because you know what? They're not going to be able to take that extra vacation or whatever it is. You know, that my rent is supposed to be this amount and then this amount goes to that, but they fluctuate that. So then it's like, what? None of it was going to my deposit? So how do they need this amount when really they were only getting this amount? So it makes no sense to me. And it's just all, it's made to twist and turn until, like, so glad I'm getting that help and support that I need. And I really pray that me taking a stand for my children and my home, that it'll help others. Because I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. And I know I just can't sit silent. I know I just can't bend over and take it anymore because that's what I've been doing. Just put up and shut up. Just put up and shut up. And I've done that pretty much my whole life. And I know I'm not the only one, so that's why I share. It's time we take a stand. And no more. No more. It's not fighting. It's not resisting. It's taking that stand, standing in the light, standing up for what is right. You know? They can take the truth and twist it, and that's what they've been doing too. They keep saying, I'm refusing this, and I have not been refusing anything. You have not worked with me, right? And I'm refusing to pay the bills. Well, my water bill bounced back because it got behind because of the illegal rent increase, which was decided through the landlord-tenant board that they did an illegal rent increase. They're saying I changed the amount that I paid. And no, it's legally. So they're trying to say that just because you write that on the lease, and that's the sneaky way of the rent to own. They put this in the purchase agreement, and they put something else on your lease. So, but you know what? The landlord-tenant board here, they're allowed to look at everything that goes around the signing of that lease. And it was determined my legal amount of rent, and I've been paying my legal amount of rent. But they think, because they wrote that on that paper, so they find all those loopholes. They're trying to find the loopholes, and they're just taking advantage. It's just greedy, it's selfish, and it's not caring, it's not compassionate. They're not there to help the humans that really want to fulfill their dreams of home ownership. No, they're trying to take advantage. That's what they do. That's why only so few make it through those programs. Only very little make it through those programs. Very little. And is it really true that they made it through, or is it just people they paid off to say that they did? I don't know, and I don't want to be all cynical, but I've been dealing with such narcissistic abusers for so long. They're only caring about the money, only caring about their reputations and how they look, but they don't care about the actual people. And they're taking the people out of it. That's how they promote it. Financiers don't have to deal with the tenants, right? So you never get to speak with the person that's, holding that mortgage on your home. So who knows what they've even shared with them. So I don't even know if it's the financiers or what kind of story these other ones say. But it's not the truth. I know it's not the truth. It's their twisted grains of it. And taking a small piece of the truth. So I said, let's reschedule all. They're turning that into refusing access. Right. Anyways, here we go. So So let's look at that. Time you've hurt somebody else. And are we taking on something that somebody says we hurt them? Like when somebody says, oh, it hurts me to see you sad. Are we feeling guilty for that? Because, you know, the other day I was like feeling bad for feeling sad because there's so many people that want to see you do good and whatever. Whatever that is. So let's look at those things too. You know, the times we've really hurt others, whether intentionally or not. But what are the times that others are claiming that we hurt them? When really what they're doing, they have no right to say that we've hurt them when they've done something, you know, intentionally to hurt us or whatever that is. Love that somebody explained like that. Like everybody, all your feelings are valid. Well, no, it's not valid when you're abusing somebody. You're dragging them through the dirt and they stand up for themselves and you say, no, oh, my feelings are valid because you hurt me, that you stood up for yourself and you're not letting me walk all over you anymore. You're not just bending over or whatever that is. You're not just grinning and bearing it. That hurts my feelings. My feelings are valid. No, those feelings are not. Because that's just the delusional thinking of those people that just take advantage of others. I don't know, what's that I'll say to you? Have you experienced that too? I'm sorry if you had. And this is why I keep putting it out there. We can release that, give away that ceremony. We have that ability to respond. Those reactions come up, yeah, those emotions will come, but we get to choose how we respond to them. We can let it keep us down, but you know what? Physically, we can only take so much. There's only so much a human body can take. And that's where I have surrendered. I'm here by the grace of God, because it's been too much for one human being. And I hear you. We're here together. You're not alone. I am not alone, right? I am here with you and you're here with me. And together, we can grow through this. We can release. We can make those changes. We keep shining our light. Not the fight. It's not for the fight. It's for the light. Because the more fighting gets more fighting and more fighting. We've got to one up and one up and one up. Enough of that. There's enough examples of that. It's time for that peace and that love. And to take a stand, not just bend over and take it, but not to fight, not to fight, not to fight, not to fight. It's just keep shining that light. Keep shining that light. Keep sharing our light. Keep showing your true self. Keep showing those vulnerabilities, right? And no, there's safe places to do that. We can't keep showing it to those ones that'll use it against us. And unfortunately, there's many that will. So we tap in, check in, and check up and help to use that discernment. Not judgment, but discern. This is not for me. Right? And leave it. It's all in the hands of the divine. Everybody will have to, sometime or another, right? It'll come around. They'll have to answer for the things that they've done or whatever that is. So, you know what? The vengeance is God's. Right? I turn that battle over to God. Sweet Jesus. He'll take that stand for me. And help me stand. I don't know, what is that for you, right? We've got that allies and that support. And you can see when we share that, right? And we can confront in ourselves in that fear. What is that fear? What are we doing? Are we taking the blame and taking it on ourselves because we're a human being? We can't take it anymore. And we're standing up and they're like, oh my goodness, you've changed. You're horrible, whatever. Because now you put down boundaries. And now you see that others don't respect you. Now you can see clearly who your allies are. So let's look at who we thought were allies and support and see. Again, how have we fooled ourselves in there believing in the wrong people, wanting to believe in those words, but those actions don't back it. The actions do not line up with the things that they say. They say they're here to support you and help you and love you. The actions just do the opposite. They hurt. They bring you down. They keep throwing stones at you. I don't know, what is that for you? And that's how we find out true allies and support. The ones that are there for us. Right? That's what they say, like, you know somebody's true feelings or whatever, that they get disappointed. You stop giving in to all their whims and wills and whatever that be for you. See how they handle that. Oh my goodness, you're not giving me my way anymore? Huh? You. Now I'm going to trash you. I'm going to make sure everybody knows it. She's not bending over and taking it anymore. Isn't she horrible? Like, look at how much this has hurt me because she's put down boundaries. She, he, don't matter. Whatever that is for you. Look at that. We are all made in the reflection of our Creator, whatever that is for you. And everything out there is reflecting, right? Maybe we don't feel that we're worthy of this. We'll get more reflection showing us, helping to confirm those feelings that we don't feel worthy. right? Or really, yes, I am. I'm taking that stand, and then others feel strong enough to take that stand too. We stand in that truth. We stand in that light. That's how we can grow the distance. We keep fighting. We keep trying to defend. That's what they want to do. They want to wear you out with all the fighting and all that till you just finally give up. Or, you know what? You're like, I can't take this anymore, and you totally take yourself out. Whatever that is for you. But they keep pushing for that too. And then they stand there, I didn't do it. Look what she did to herself. But they keep pushing. They keep pushing. They keep pushing. It's like those little ones at school or whatever. I'm not touching her. I'm not touching her. I'm not touching her. And you go, she hit me and I didn't even touch her. It's those little subtle things that they keep doing and they keep doing and they keep it up. So that's why when we're fighting, we're just giving them what they want. We're just giving them what they want. And we're keeping that fight going and it's hurting ourselves. And somebody just posted that again the other day. Sometimes it does more damage holding on than it does to let go. Let go and let God, right? It's that song, just let them, right? And then let God sort it all out afterwards. Because you know what? We're all going to meet our maker one of these days. I don't know. What does that all say to you, beautiful beings? What does that all say to you? All right. A wonderful, beautiful day. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what? This world needs you. Just to be you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out on all that's you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad that you choose to stay, even through all the pain, every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. Make this another wonderful, blessed day. Love you all. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.